शायद से नया क्वेस्ट खुल चुका है हमारा।
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
ये बंदा कौन है
Unorthodox.
भाई?
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait, you accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
हमने पिछली गेम पे वीडियो में लाया था भाई, मुझसे बता रहा है अब।
Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
हाँ यार, फाइनली एक क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हो चुका है अब।
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
भाई से कुछ तो रॉकवुड के बारे में पता चला है। हमें जाते हैं जल्दी से जल्दी मिलना पड़ेगा। फील्ड मैप वो कहते थे बीमार है क्या वर्ल्ड की?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
भाई यार 2 क्वेस्ट एक ही दम साथ हो गए हमारे। पहले भाई हम यहाँ पर जाते हैं और यहाँ पे देख लेते हैं कि भाई हमारा मिशन यहाँ से क्या होगा, फिर बाद में हम अपना असाइनमेंट कंप्लीट करेंगे।
want to play Quidditch.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
भाई ये तो कुछ और ही जगह पे आ गए भाई हम लोग। यहाँ पे तो पहली बार आ रहा हूँ मैं।
Smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
ओके भाई साहब।
Good
तो
morning,
फाइनली
Professor
हमारा क्वेस्ट
Garlic.
स्टार्ट
How
हो चुका है।
wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
भाई तो शायद से कॉलेज की प्रोफेसर है।
Hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more...
भाई भाई ये कैसे चिल्ला रहे हैं भाई ये लोग।
Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pack down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your...
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
भाई ये तो बोली थी भाई करने को, याद ही नहीं मुझे तो।
Done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you
भाई
about
शायद से
that.
इसका पोर्शन बनने वाला है हमारा।
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this
भाई
room.
कितनी बक
Your
करती है भाई ये।
classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
भाई शायद से प्लांट कतरता भी है।
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
भाई रूम का दरवाजा पर कहाँ से निकले बाहर। ओके, शायद से हमें ऊपर जाना चाहिए यहाँ से।
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks
ये
he's
भाई यहाँ से
really
तो
good.
बाहर हम
But you outright
नहीं निकले
slaughtered him.
अभी तक।
It was
अरे भाई ये
brilliant.
मेरे पीछे क्यों आ रहा है ये?
Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Nurse lady put it back on.
ओके, हम इसे कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं भाई।
Just toss the cabbages at it.
हम क्या ही कर
They'll do the
सकते हैं भाई,
rest.
अब मिशन का काम है। ठीक है भाई, हमने
I'm
कलेक्ट कर
sorry.
लिया। अब क्या
What
कर
do I
देंगे?
need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
I'm sorry.
भाई ये हो चुका है भाई, दूसरे पे कुछ ऐसे। तो हमें कहाँ जाना है भाई? सच ये भी कलेक्ट करना है क्या? अटैक द टारगेट डमी विद चॉम्पिंग कैब। ओके, टैब से अटैक करेगा क्या ये?
Look
और
at that.
भाई
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
ओके,
Mum
शायद
planted
से
some
मुझे
in her
3 के
garden
3
last
डालने
year to
चाहिए
keep
इसके
the
ऊपर।
gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
ओके ओके भाई,
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
चलो भाई क्लास
Take
को
your
वापस
time.
निकल जाते
I'll
हैं।
see you back in class.
भाई ये क्या है भाई, ये भी कलेक्ट कर लें क्या? शायद से बाद में ये भी हमें काम आने वाला है। तो मैं एक काम करता हूँ, जितने भी मिल सकते हैं उतने कलेक्ट कर लेंगे भाई हम। पता नहीं किस जंग में कब काम आ जाए ये सभी। तो हम उसे उतने ही कलेक्ट कर सकते थे और उतने कलेक्ट कर लिए भाई। अब हम नेक्स्ट जाना चाहिए हमारे नेक्स्ट लोकेशन पर। क्या अगला वाला मिशन स्टार्ट होगा क्या, या फिर ये फिर क्लास ही लेगी?
reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
ओके,
I shall end our lesson here.
इंस्पेक्टर।
Terribly sorry, Mr.
इंस्पेक्ट नहीं
Clopton.
करना मुझे। शायद से मुझे जाकर टीचर को बोलना चाहिए कि हमने जो उनका असाइनमेंट दिया था वो कंप्लीट हो चुका है हमारा।
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And
ओह
good,
भाई,
as
ये
you do
मजाक क्यों
seem
कर
to
रही
be
है भाई?
quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose
और शायद
that's
से आगे जाके
everything.
ये प्लान्स भी हमारी
Do come
बहुत
by
मदद
for a
करने
chat
वाले हैं।
sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
ओके भाई, ये क्वेस्ट हमारा कंप्लीट हो चुका है।
Hope those mandrakes are really
और जो भाई हमें
relishing their
दूसरा
new
मिशन
pots.
मिला था
Though
उसे
it
कैसे
cost me
कंप्लीट
my
करते हैं भाई? अब
damn
उसके
dear
कंप्लीट करने के लिए शायद से हमें मैप में इस जगह पर जाना चाहिए। जाना पड़ेगा, नहीं एक वर्ल्ड मैप में जाना होगा। ओके, हम लोग हॉकवर्ड के बाहर ही है भाई। पर वो दूसरा मिशन हमें कहाँ शो हो रहा था? अच्छा, तो वो यहाँ शो हो रहा क्या? ओके, तो हमें नेक्स्ट यहाँ पर जाना चाहिए। नेटी ओनी लोअर हॉक्सफील्ड। ओके, शायद से जब क्लास चल रही होती है तो वो डोर लॉक होता है भाई। तो जैसे क्लास कंप्लीट हो चुकी है, इतने सारे स्टूडेंट्स बाहर निकल रहे हैं। उसे क्या हो गया भाई? चलो भाई, वो बेचारी इंतजार कर रही है हमारा। इधर से उधर से उधर से ये ओके। भाई ये गाना क्यों गा रहा है? चलते हैं भाई हमारे नेक्स्ट क्वेस्ट की तरफ। शायद से हमें बहुत दूर तक चलना पड़ेगा इसके लिए, तो शायद से वो तो हॉक्सफोर्ड के बाहर भी हो सकती है। अरे क्या हम अंदर से जाना पड़ेगा क्या हमें? यार अरे भाई, भाई यार इसके विजुअल्स एकदम तगड़े हुए। और कितनी दूर चलना पड़ेगा भाई मुझे? भाई ये मैप यार, ये क्या बता रहा है यार, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा। अच्छा तो वो भी दो दो है भाई। शायद से कलेक्ट होंगे, जो भी है अच्छा है भाई, कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं। भाई यार इस मैप को फॉलो नहीं होंगे मैं, डायरेक्ट शॉर्टकट ले लेते हैं भाई हम लोग। यहाँ पर भाई ये कलेक्ट नहीं हुआ शायद से। अच्छा तो भाई इसीलिए ये भाई मैप को फॉलो करना ही पड़ेगा भाई। वो आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते भाई, हमें फिर वापस जाना पड़ेगा। ये और आधा घंटा चलवाएंगे भाई हमसे। अगर हमारा शॉर्टकट काम कर जाता तो हमें 5 मिनट भी नहीं लगते भाई। मूनस्टोन भाई, पता नहीं इसका यूज़ क्या है, पर मैं तो इसे कलेक्ट तो कर रहा हूँ भाई। पता नहीं कब फ्यूचर में कब काम आ जाएगी। ऐसे कोई चल कर जा रहा है। ओके तो फाइनली डिस्टेंस कम हो रहा है भाई हमारे बीच से। शायद से हम मिशन पर पहुंचने वाले हैं। ओ, ये बंदा यहाँ से कैसे उतरेगा? भाई यार ये लड़की इतनी दूर यहाँ पे क्या कर रही होगी?
I should investigate.
ओके तो फाइनली हम मिल
It
चुकी है
is
भाई।
good to see you, my friend.
Ah, Lower
चला बोल।
Hogsfield, one of my two favourite Hogsfields.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my
हमें
asking,
कुछ नहीं होने
why
वाला.
were they looking for you?
हमारी परेशानी क्यों ले रही हो तू?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we
Yeah.
came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and... I am not going to...
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. I overheard. I was thinking...
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
वह सिर्फ ये चीज बोलने के लिए इसने इतनी दूर बुलाया भाई मुझे. और कुछ नया क्वेस्ट भी खुल चुका है भाई हमारा. वो ये कहाँ चलेगी? शायद से वो टेलीपोर्ट हो गई शायद से एक और स्ट्रेंजर.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
अच्छा यहाँ पर हमें मैच होना वाला है.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Protego!
Stupid one not to do that.
तो मार दो भाई. क्या? फिर से स्टूपिड पे करता हूँ. मारा इसे. ओके, एक तो जैसे जैसे करके चला गया भाई. दूसरा भी चला गया.
Oh, watch the light go out of your
भाई साहब ये कौन है?
Protego! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body! Expulse!
अरे भाई ये तो धुलाई कर रहा है इसकी.
Protego!
Aha! Back for more.
Let's drop a expulso!
You're easier to spot than an eruption. Knew you were still hanging. Come on, you afraid to fight back? Good, you can't hold out.
ये तो कुत्ता बना दूंगा मैं. ओके, शायद से इसे कलेक्ट कर लेना चाहिए. एम्बैरेसिंग किसको बोला तू? ओके. क्या कुत्ता है क्या भाई?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner since so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin?
Extraordinary.
Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here.
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
What place can I wear?
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
अब क्या करना है हमें? कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं भाई इसको?
Reparo.
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
शायद से आग लगानी चाहिए हमें, और आग कैसे लगेगी इस पे? कैसे भाई, इसे कैसे सॉल्व करें हम?
Lumos.
ओके, तो हमारे पास शायद से एक ऐसी भी टेक्निक है जिससे हम आग पे लगा सकते हैं शायद से। हमें इसे यूज करना होगा। इसे यूज करके देखते हैं।
Incendio.
हो गया क्या सॉल्व? नहीं होगा। ओके।
The flames make the pyre sink.
ओके भाई, एक तो लिट ओ शायद से इसे भी करना चाहिए ना। ये भी हो गया। ओके, ये तो चला गया।
The pyres are back where they started.
भाई अब भी नहीं हुआ शायद से। कैसे होगा भाई ये?
Incendio.
शायद से हमें एक ही दम सारे के सारे लगाने चाहिए भाई, लेट नहीं करनी चाहिए शायद से हमें। ये भी लगा दो। ओके, तो हमें भाई एक ही दम पे सारे के सारे पिलर्स को आग लगाना पड़ेगा भाई, तभी मिशन कंप्लीट होगा भाई। ये तो इसे कभी सॉल्व नहीं कर पाती।
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We
पर
can
शायद से एक ही
indeed.
हुआ शायद से,
However, I
एक
now
और
have
करना
even
पड़ेगा
more
मुझे।
questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow suit, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Curse of Merlin। ओह, ये पैक करके शायद से यहाँ पे निकलने वाली है अभी। सर ये भी टेलीपोर्ट हो गई भाई, हम ही अकेले बचे हुए हैं यहाँ पे। भाई नेक्स्ट हमें कहाँ पर जाना है, मैप खोल लेते हैं भाई, मैप खोल के नेक्स्ट वाला पॉइंट कर लेंगे और वहाँ पर चला जाएंगे सीधे से। तो पोशन क्लास शायद से हमें यहाँ पर जाना चाहिए नेक्स्ट मिशन के लिए, नेक्स्ट क्वेस्ट के लिए। तो रास्ता कुछ यहीं से होगा ना? हाँ भाई, शॉर्टकट्स नहीं ले सकते इसमें, हमें मैप के बारे में कुछ भी आइडिया नहीं है भाई, कब कौन सा पहाड़ सामने आ जाता है। भाई पिछली बार तो बहुत भाग भाग के जा रहा था, अब क्या हो गया इसको? जल्दी से जल्दी हमें जाना चाहिए रिटर्न। यार हमारी क्लास होने वाली है, पता नहीं यार इतनी रात को क्लास कौन लेता है भाई। तो शायद से बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट क्लास होने वाली है हमारी, पोर्शंस के रिलेटेड वाली क्लास। भाई ये बात तो सही है कि भाई बहुत बार हम लोग सिर्फ उस पोर्शंस की वजह से जिंदा है भाई। पता नहीं यार ये लोग हीलिंग वाले पोर्शंस के बारे में कुछ बताएंगे या फिर नहीं। फिर तो हम लोग हॉगवर्ट्स की ग्राउंड में एंटर कर चुके हैं, तो हमें सीधा जाना चाहिए पोर्शंस की क्लास की ओर। भाई क्या हमें घूम के आना पड़ेगा क्या? शॉर्टकट यहाँ से भी नहीं ले सकते हम लोग। तो वैसे हम यहाँ से शायद से एंटर कर सकते हैं अंदर। ओके, हाँ काफी सारे। फिर से वही गार्ड यार।
There's something in there. I just know it.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
शायद से हमारी क्लास अभी शुरू होने ही वाली है भाई, कि शायद से हमें यहाँ पर वेट करना चाहिए। आइडिया था भाई। यस,
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous
ओ भाई
subjects
ये
taught
वही
at this
इंसान है ना
school.
जो कि प्रोफेसर फिक
As
से बात
fifth
कर रहा
years,
था.
you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a
शायद से वो
Wigan-Weld
रेवेनक्लॉ का बंदा है और
potion
हम
of
ग्रिफिंडोर के बंदे हैं.
your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
अच्छा हमारा पोर्शन बनके तैयार हो चुका है भाई. फिर करो इसे.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
शायद से हमारा बनके तैयार हो चुका
Not
है.
an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My
वैसे हमें
parents
शायद
considered
से
keeping me home from school this year after
फिर
the
एक बार
rumors of the
बनाना
Goblin
चाहिए.
Rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wigan-Weld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wigan-Weld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time.
मर्लिन्स
I
बियर्ड क्या
must
होता है
return my
भाई?
book,
बार-बार
Gateway
सब
to the
लोग
Far
बोलेगा
Stars,
इंग्लिश.
before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
ठीक है भाई ये हमें अब क्या करना चाहिए? Collect Ashwiller X. भाई ये X कहाँ से मिलेंगे अब हमें? ओके शायद से हमें यहाँ से मिलेंगे. कहाँ से मिलेंगे भाई ये?
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. Just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
ये बंदा कुछ लाने के लिए
I'll
बोल
get
रहा
you
है
the
इसके
Fwooper
लिए.
feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
भाई यार क्या करना है मुझे? ओके. भाई ये कुछ तो लेटर भी मिला है भाई, मैंने तो उसे भी ले लिया. ओके, ये अंडे भी मिल चुके हैं भाई ऐश्वर्या के. नेक्स्ट फूपर फेदर जो इसने मांगा था वो भी मिल चुके हैं भाई मुझे. शायद से इतने इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है कि भाई आके वो चेक भी करेगा इसे. तो ले रहे भाई तेरे
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
फूपर
Brilliant!
फेदर्स.
Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
ओके भाई, हम चल के अपने टेबल पे फिर से.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
हम क्या करना है भाई? ये डालना चाहिए शायद से. Let's take. शायद से पोर्शन बन के तैयार हो चुका है भाई इसमें. शायद से कुछ और भी डालना चाहिए हमें. और क्या डालना है भाई इसमें? अब कैसे बनेगा? डिटेलिंग लीव क्या है भाई ये?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it!
और पीछे क्या हो रहा?
Dragon dung! What happened?
अरे बाप रे, ये क्या कर दिया इसने?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
भाई शायद से हम भी फंस चुके हैं भाई इसके साथ साथ. और ये भाई फोर्स है भी नहीं बन रहा मुझसे. अरे यार.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised
क्या?
you had
अरे
the
भाई वो
time.
बन चुका था हमारा
You
पोर्शन
seemed
तो.
rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
ताकि ये
I
भी
think
क्वेस्ट
each of
हमारा
us has had
सक्सेसफुल
enough
हो चुका है.
excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
ओके भाई, हमारा ये क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हो चुका है भाई. फाइनली भाई यार कुछ ऐसा है भाई जिसमें फाइट हो भाई. ये सब क्या बोरिंग बोरिंग चल रहा है भाई तब.
So, Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
चलो भाई ये भी देख लेते हैं अगला वाला क्या होने वाला है.